Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 1 of Skygrid on the extremecraft server. Woo! Finally, I'm back. Sorry for being away so long. I had exams and such. You know how it is. Life gets busy. Other things have to take a bit of a back seat. But today will be more of a progress episode, you could say, because I have played a bit on the server. I haven't played a whole lot. I think I'm around 60th on the server in Belltop, but that's not the important part of the book. The important part is I have spawners and stuff, and that's the things I need to discuss. So on the old server, as you know, spawners were fairly common, especially for someone who was a donator, MVP rank. You would just go into the grid and mine up a whole bunch of spawners with a Soak Touch pick, and then change them to creeper and have a really overpowered spawner like a grinder, a creeper grinder, and get gunpowder, and then lots of money. But it's a bit different on this reset. So how it works now is if I go to /warp, I'll just go to start first, and then I'll go to crates. If you look around, oh sorry, this probably isn't a good example because everyone's built their bases here, but there are no spawners. I'll do /wild instead. Probably give you a better example. So it's wild, no one's ever been here before, and I'll run around a bit and you'll see there are no spawners whatsoever. So yeah, it's a lot more difficult, but I think it's fair because for people who had a rank, they could get really overpowered really quickly. So the reset wouldn't have done any good for anyone. I think it's in good sportsmanship, if you want to say that. Everyone enjoys themselves more. It might be a little bit harder for some people to progress, but it means that it's more even. So everyone has the same chance of getting spawners and such. Although I believe donators may have an increased amount of vote keys, but I'll talk to you about that in a bit. Anyway, yeah, so as you can see, even if I use Optifine Zoom, there are no spawners. I have heard that there are some, but it's an extremely, extremely low chance. Extremely low chance, as in you could spend hours looking and find none, which wouldn't be good, because then you spend hours looking and you haven't found none when you could have spent it building a regular farm. So yeah, I'll go /warp and do crates. Yep. So this is the only way to get spawners reliably. Well, I say reliably, it's still pretty rare. But if I do /vote, I can't do it now, but I can do it in 5 hours. You /vote every day, and you vote on 5 different sites for the server. So obviously its popularity grows, and people see it more often, it's higher up lists and stuff, and so the server gets more members, which is good for everyone because more publicity, more people playing, it's a greater atmosphere. But you also get these keys, which you can open here, and in it, you can get all this stuff. Now it ranges from money to XP bottles to rare items, pretty useful ones like coal, iron, gold, redstone. Gold's mostly used for golden apples, so people aren't too upset about that. And then it moves into diamonds, emeralds, and nether stars, which obviously people use to make beacons, or they just sell, which I think at the moment are going for about 30 grand. So that's pretty good. Plus there's a whole lot of spawn eggs in, and then we get into the really good stuff. So this is what everyone wants, okay? It's what people need. Some people buy vote keys for a whole lot of money. I was buying them for 5,000 each at one time. I had a player warp from my friend. I paid him like 150 grand for it. But anyway, the best one is an iron golem spawner, because obviously spawns iron golems, you get iron, sells for a lot of money. Then the second best is probably a creeper spawner, and then from there out, Ghast is pretty good, Witch, Guardian, and they're probably the best ones. Then probably Blaze, but that's a bit more generic because Blaze eggs are pretty common. Zombie Pigmen are great because they drop gold for golden apples for people who do a lot of PvP. They sell for a lot. If I look at the auction house, for at the moment is selling for 36, 5 for 45. So it is worth a lot of money. And then we get into this gear. Um, so this gear is extremely, extremely overpowered. As you can see, the sword is sharpness 6 and has every enchant maxed out plus some. You know, looting 4, fire spec 3, knockback 3. And it's the same with all the tools. They're all overpowered. The Hammer of Thor is probably the most sought after one. Probably the most valuable because obviously it is an axe, it's a tool, but also it's used for PvP. Um, you know, sharpness 6. It's sorry, excuse me. It's really good. Same with the spade, and then the bow, obviously for PvP again, is really sought after. So the sword, the axe, and the bow are what people really want, and then the armor as well is just as good, extremely overpowered. Now there are other keys you can get. So there's CTA, which is capture the arena. So if I do slash CTA vote or slash CTA help, I think. Yeah. So it's called Capture the Arena. It's not running at the moment. 33 more votes needed to get it started. So you do need a considerable amount of people online. But when people want to use it, they just spam the chat and everyone does it to shut them up. But that works. You can vote for it. You can show the scoreboard or hide it. You know, what you'd expect. And in here, it's uh, you know, it's good gear. You know, it's protection 5 and it's power and it's good sharpness and it's unbreaking. So it's good PvP gear. Like you wouldn't be complaining, but then it has the same gear that we get in the vote crate. So what people do is they team up and they just do a whole bunch of these in a row, and they just let one person get it, and everyone defends them, and then you know they get it and they sell the gear and they make money off it. And then we come to the legendary crate. Now, this is a bit crazy. The legendary crate, I think it's $5 for one piece, which you can buy in the store. Not quite sure. People were selling them at the start, obviously to make money. At the start of the reset, which I missed because of my exams, so I didn't have a chance to get any of them. But the stuff that come in it is awesome. Okay, you can get 175, 250, and 500k. Okay, a stack of diamond blocks, 2 legendary keys, which is obviously probably one of the best things you can get because you then have 2 chances. Then 2 iron golems, 2 big pig zombies, which are obviously really good, 2 blaze, and 2 endermen. Now, ender pearls, you know, they do sell for quite a bit. That's really good. I had an enderman spawner, but I converted it into creeper because it's just easier. It's just, you know, you don't have to drop them from as high, although I kept them at the same height. And you know, it's it's a whole lot better. Like you can see, even the tools and stuff, that the legendary stuff is exactly the same as the Bowfuls and Achilles and the tools and stuff from the vote crate, but then we get into the fact that you can get 2 sets of it, or you can get the the renamed versions, which are even better. So sharpness 7, smite 5, bane of arthropods 6, unbreaking 4, knockback 3, fire spec 3, and looting 4. So the only difference there is it has an extra level of sharpness, which gives you an extra 1.25 attack. There it just has an extra efficiency. That is an extra sharpness, extra efficiency. It goes up an unbreaking and up a flame. There's no difference in the armor though. Okay, but you can see how much better it is, you know, compared to boat crate, you don't have any chance of getting bad stuff. You know, it's always gonna be good stuff in the legendary. At least there's a guarantee. You know. I don't know why I'm wearing leather pants. I think they look good. Okay, okay. Back to the episode. I'm gonna leave them on for a minute. I'm gonna go /home and show you my base now. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing. You know, I don't really care about how it looks at the moment. Per function over whatever the saying is, function over looks or whatever they say. So yeah, at the moment it's just storage over here. You know, it's just general items that you get from looting chests in the grid. Some hero kit armor, and then I've got a whole lot of wood, which is why some trees are there. Because you can, there's a thing called slash. There's Mac MMO, which, you know, MC MMO, whatever you want to call it. Everyone calls it the same. Or not everyone calls it the same. That makes no sense. Everyone says it differently. Okay. There's a thing called Tree Feller, which I'll show you now. Which I have at quite a high level. Level 378 now to be exact. Oh, I just missed it. Usually I can get through most of the ones over here. But I was just sort of showing it off to you there. But that means that the trees cut down instantly, which is obviously great for tree farming, but it allows you to expand quite quickly, which, as I already stated, is quite useful for someone like me who doesn't like to have multiple layers and just prefer to, you know, build one big base on the same level, because then you have to worry about a whole lot of lighting and stuff, and it's just easier. It's just much easier. Okay, let me just put all the blocks away. Spawn egg in here. You saw that's how I get all my spawn eggs. Unless it's something real cheap in the auction house, or in case I need to buy a creeper egg for my spawner, which I'll show you in a bit. You know, that's how it works. So originally this was my spawner here. Just jump inside. You know, regular thing. Really long drop, dark at the top so they aren't affected by light level. I promise it's darker when this is in. Yeah, see. Yeah, so that was my original spawner or grinder, whatever you want to call it. I had some up there. They were creeper originally, and then I changed them to spider, and I'll tell you about that in a bit. I needed string, a whole lot of it actually. So originally I built this, which was useless. It didn't spawn anything, so I had a magma cream spawner in there, because the cream cells were a lot. I just AFK in the middle and they drop down here, and then I'd come down and kill them all. And obviously get in there. So that was the first thing I built, which was terrible. And then I built this melon farm, and this took me a long time, and as I got more money, obviously I layered it up and layered it up. But melons are worth a lot, and especially when you have an extreme kit axe, which I did, and I believe they sell for $5 each, which is pretty good. I think it's the general rate for plants in this economy. They changed up the economy a whole lot, so I think they rebalanced it really well. But yeah, here's just a load of my gear. Cliffs, another player on the server. I was in jail because I was spamming /me. Well, spamming. I wasn't like saying it again, but I was saying it more than 3 times in 5 minutes, which is considered spam. So I got jailed for an hour, and then 12 hours, which wasn't fun, but you know, oh well. He gave me these to try and escape, which obviously didn't work, but it was a nice thought, you know. You can't dig in jail, but escape kit, nail filer, and plain old shovel, you know. um, I have an ancient iron wrench, which is one of the tools from the Vote Crate kit, and I have a legendary spade, which I bought in the auction house. I bought all of my stuff for less than 40k. I think they're all about 30, 35, and I decided to do it at the very start so that, you know, as people got more money and people were starting to invest in PvP gear and gear to, you know, just work with that they didn't mind losing because they had more money, they would be able to spend more on it. So everything here, all this legendary gear, legendary bows, Sword of Attila, Hercules longbow, Bowful's leggings and boots, and Achilles helmet and chestplate were all bought for less than 40k, and now they're all worth 100, 150k. So I think it was a great investment. But yeah, so after this Melon Farm, which went on for a lot, I was over at a friend's base, not an IRL friend, but a friend off the old server, and we're still friends now. We always team PvP and stuff, and you know, help each other out whenever we need it. But I just saw a cactus farm. But actually, sorry, no. After the melons, I built that sugarcane farm, which is terrible. One full harvest only gives me 3,000. I decided to build a cactus farm. Now, if I go /home cactus, his was pretty damn big. Like, it was massive. Like, absolutely huge. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, it wasn't big enough for me. No, it wasn't big enough. I thought, why don't I take this, make it bigger, more cactus, more money. Made sense to me. So, I spent a long time working on this, and I believe it's the thickest. I don't know if that's the right word, like longest that way and that way. Cactus farm. It's certainly the one I've seen, but I don't think it's the tallest. It's only like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 working layers. Yeah, 9 working layers of cactus, which isn't bad. Like, it's 24 by 24 blocks, so the actual thing is 50 by 50, like the case, and then it's 24 blocks of sand by 24 blocks of sand. So it means there's a lot of cactus here, and I do make a lot of money off it. Originally, I made a player warp, as I said, which was great because people would come, but I decided, why don't I just AFK it myself and then get all the money instead of only getting most of it. So that's what I do now. But then, like I said, the spawners over there, they weren't, you know, they weren't producing enough, and I was getting too many, was getting too crowded. So I decided that I would make a spawner, which is, grinder, which is this here. Originally it was not that high, but it was, as I said, it used to be Enderman. I said I used to have an Enderman one, so I put it up higher, so since they have like what, 40 health, they would actually, you know, die from it. But it just wasn't producing. It wasn't making as much money as I'd for the work I put into it, and I encased it so that the light level would be 0 where the spawners are, which it still is. Excuse me, but you know, it wasn't producing, so I changed them into creeper, and there's no gunpowder there at the moment, but if I go / oh no, it's not there anymore. Oh well, I have to go here to show you. Obviously I have ladders everywhere, because, as I said, it used to be a player warp. Hello, I don't know who that is. 1 second, I'll reply when I get to the top here. / reply. Hello. Question mark. Anyway, so I was AFKing here, but you know, I really should be in the center to get them fully. As you can see, it's not as active. So my sorry, I have the cactus on display for. No, I'm not a noob. Anyway, no. Um, don't. No. If he says it again, then I'm just gonna tell him to stop spamming me. If he says it again, then I'll just block him. So this is the new AFK. It's not in the center. That block is the center. But oh well. It works. It does the trick. They are all fully lit up, and obviously there will be spawners going underneath all of these, and then they'll be twice as long, 3 times long, 4 times long. That's the great thing about having it so high up. Other things I have at my base, beacons. I've full everything. Nether portal, I guess. There's nothing in the Nether. Well, it's a grid, like it's a Skygrid, just with Nether blocks. But like I haven't built anything at my Nether portal. Is what I mean. What else? Is there even anything else? Oh yeah, I have a little melon and pumpkin farm there. Produced a little bit, I guess. Not much. It was a bit of a novelty I did. Didn't know what to do. It was for the player warp. They were spawning in there, and then they'd come out. They'd get it there. Come over here to the creeper. Actually, no, they'd have to go down there. Oh well, falling now. Go through there and then down there, which I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, that's pretty much my base at the moment. I don't know what else to say. This is 8 stories high, I think. I've been using it in a long time, actually. Oh yes, that's what I was going to show you up here. Probably confused by that. Okay, I'll just no. Slash home creeper. Yeah. So this was and still is a ongoing project. It was supposed to be a PvP arena, that I thought I'd just build up there because people. I have all these sets of really good gear that I bought at the other stages, and I could use them to PvP, but I wouldn't want to lose them because they're worth so much. So I thought, why don't I build a PvP arena that I can hold events in, and 2 people go in. So it's 1v1, or if people really want to, they can do 2v2 or 3v3 or whatever. I'd cover up the beacons, obviously, so that none of the effects were here. But people would PvP. They would enter from here. There'd be like a little dressing room here. It's obviously not finished yet. Little dressing room there. They'd walk through. People would be able to buy things like concession stands, like food and T-shirts and stuff, just as a novelty. And then seating up the top, and then premium seating, for like people who are teamed with the person who's fighting, or for fighters or whoever. I haven't really decided. Maybe sponsors or something. I don't know. If I can actually get up there. That's not how you spell vault. Oh well. Yeah. So up here. Ugh. Eat first. It's been very difficult to get up here. There we go. Parkour, hardcore parkour. Anyway, as it says, not finished, but this would be premium seating, so be able to have space to themselves. There'd be no one crowded. They'd be served food and stuff. It'd be cool. I might expand this to be like about this size, so that as it is premium seating, we're not gonna have a whole lot of people here, so they have a whole lot of room then, because as is they don't really. But you know, I think it's gone pretty well. So PvP Arena is as if it's a biodome or something, you know, it's isolated, it's different to that. So this is sort of dirty, like, you know, fighting and sweaty and blood and stuff like that, you know. Just, this is all hypothetical aesthetics, whereas once you go beyond that, and it sort of creeps over here, it's clean, it's new, it's set apart from it. So it allows people to come and view this violence, but feel as if they are not part of it. You know, they're different from it. Okay, if that makes sense. I don't really know. I think it looks nice. That's all that really matters. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much my base. That's my brother playing piano in the background. Yeah, that's it. Slash kit, I guess. Oh no, MP and VIP, they're the only ones I really care about. I guess I'll use donor because I've no gear on at the moment. Just so that I have some feather falling. To be honest, that's probably one of the main reasons. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that'll do. Okay. Slash warp. I guess I could show you PvP. Lobby PvP2 nostalgia. I haven't actually seen that, so I guess we're going on an adventure together. Ah, this is the old spawn with the old PvP. Ah, ah. I want to see if this is the entire other server or what, or just the spawn. Just the spawn. Just the spawn. Oh well, that's a trip down memory lane for me. You probably haven't seen this before. I don't think I made a video on this before the reset. But this is what the old server looked like. All the shop signs have been removed so people can't, you know, sort of abuse that. The old animals, yeah. Oh. This is gonna be the same as the other side, yeah. Oh well, there you go. That's the old one. I'll show you PvP and then PvP 2, and then I guess I'll end the video. And I guess I'll AFK after that anyway. Thank the Rabbit. This is so great. He is. He is great. He's one of the richest on the server. He has a player warp with iron where he sells ink for pretty much its shop price. You can only get up there if you use a pet. It's TP though. If he accepts, he accepts. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Yep. Oh, oh, oh. Willy, Willy. Look at him. Okay, he's gonna accept there, and he's gonna shoot his arrow at it. So we need to move straight away. That was funny. I'm pretty sure he got up there using a pet, but oh well. We'll kill him, will we? Okay, that's enough BBB because I'm gonna die. Although it's only donor kit. Oh well. Come on. Come on. Is that who's up there? Yeah, that's who's up there. Oh well, it was just donor kit gear anyway. So slash warp, PvP 2 I guess. I don't think I've actually been there. I think they added 2 new warps. Oh. Okay then. Oh, hello. Well, he's giving us stuff. I don't want straight here. I don't want that. I don't. Will they? I know. I know. See, I know everyone on the server, but everyone is always geared up and stuff, but I don't care about, walking around and showing off in the enchanted diamond. Because they're probably in god sets at the moment. But like slash Bal, I do have close to 1,000,000. Slash Bal top, the top guy has like 100. That is not how you spell Bal top. That's Bal topo. It's like he has like 113 million last time I checked or something. Izixyan, he was the top guy in the old server. He had over 1 billion. Yeah, there you go, 120 million. I know him. I'm good friends with him. Oh, Pool Days. No, it's okay. It's okay. Vark, know him. Excited Squab, know him. Jabhook, he is a mod, I think. Oh well. Let's just check the auction house, see if there's anything good. Ooh, 10k, yes please. You see, if you buy things when they're cheap, the shop goes up, or not the shop goes up, the price goes up and it stays up. So if any of the gear drops down, why did I go to shop? That was, I don't even know. Yeah, so the price goes up, inflation and stuff. So if things are always bought that, people think they're worth more. So I try to keep the price up, which has worked really well for me with the gear. The voice break there though. So woohoo! I just reached level 200. Yay! Oh, glad I got that on camera. I'm gonna AFK up there for a while. When I come back, I'll sell everything. But that was me just giving you a tour. Let's get out of the dark. If you would like this to be a series, then let me know. Just down in the comments. And if you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button. Yeah, the one down there. Yeah, there. Yep, there you go. Good job. Good job. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you want, and see ya.